spoke to the attorney and he said he did not want to pay for the service.
This isn't just mail a first-class letter to somebody.
I understand your interpretation, Judge. I know we're
It's
still.
not an interpretation. That's like two and two is four. LMV versus John Zukowski, 2505334.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gary Russell appearing on behalf of LMW.
Is John Zukowski here?
Judge, he did not appear with us. He was not served. I have a note here from our court officer saying he spoke to the attorney and he said he did not want to pay for the service, and that was on the 8th.
What?
Judge, I'll try. So it sounds like the process server was contacted and told that they didn't want to pay for personal service, that the mailing should be sufficient. We received a call late last week and there wasn't enough time for the officer to go back out. The defendant did not appear today, so we're going to have to adjourn it and have it served.
January 27th, at what time?
11:30.
I don't know what that means. I mean, they have to go. They can't tack until the third time. I don't know what that
Correct.
means. So what's he going there the first two times, Mr. Russell? Is he just going there the first two times and pretending like he wants to serve it? I don't get it. I'm not sure I understand it, but.
It's
Usually my client hires his own process server to serve.
Well, tell him to stop doing that. He can't be saying, I don't want to pay for personal service. What does that mean? He goes there the first time, the guy answers the door and he doesn't serve it? Makes no sense. None. Tell him to stop doing that. Okay?
I don't know what you're saying, Judge. No, he hires a professional process server to serve usually in most of his cases. That's why when the court called, we weren't aware of it. We thought he already had a guy going out, so we said, don't have the court officer do it because we thought he already had his professional server out there doing it.
Okay. Well, I thought she just said, I could be wrong, I can stand corrected, that the plaintiff did not wish to pay for personal service. Is that not what you said, Jennifer?
The note from the court officer says spoke with attorneys, said wasn't paying for service. So maybe they thought that, but they didn't have a process server turn in a proof. So even if our officer was attempting, theirs wasn't apparently.
Right, they haven't got personal service. That's correct. We only got the mailing service at this point. That's correct.
Well, I don't have a proof of service though.
No, to the requested second service to the court by mailing. We submitted that form when we filed the case.
Correct. We mailed it out, but we still need a service by personal or
Tacking.
But yeah, for a money judgment, correct.
No, for both.
Oh, you still got to have service. It's either tacking, which requires them to go 3 times before they tack, or personal service. This isn't just mail a first-class letter to somebody and that perfects service. That's not right. That can't be done. You get what I'm saying?
I understand your interpretation, Judge. I know
It's not an interpretation. That's like two and two is four. You can't just mail the first-class letter and not have tacking or personal service and act like service is perfected. Now, if he shows up, he's submitted to the jurisdiction of the court. So he's going to have to go out and perfect service. And he's going to have to do it. I'll give you that new date, but there's no interpretation that I know of, none whatsoever, that says you can just mail a first-class letter, have the court do it, and that's good enough to be service if there's no tacking or personal service. That's just not the law. I'm sorry. January 27th, we'll see you here. Thank you.